Hello, Gemini. Welcome to my YouTube channel. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button, like, and comment on this video if it just so happens to resonate with you. Today, we're going to go ahead and take a look at the person that's on your mind. Let's do it, Gemini. Five of Wands. Okay, there's been some definite fights or arguments here. Oh, wow. And heartbreak. There could have been an ending here due to too much fighting. Yeah, too much fighting. Also with the Emperor on the bottom of the deck, one person wanted more control than the other, and I feel like that caused a rift between the two of you. One of you could be born on the 3rd or be a life path 3. 3 is typically the number of communication. Yeah, there was a deep heartbreak here because there was just so much fighting. It just feels like you guys eventually decided to end it, even though it was incredibly painful. One of you is trying to manifest either new love to come into your lives to sort of forget about this past situation, but I always try to teach that rebounds and dating after a serious connection, it always sounds like a way to heal and to move on. But in reality, when we do that, a lot of the times we end up just thinking about that past person, missing that past person, right? When we go out on dates with new people, it has the opposite effect a lot of times. So just be aware of that, Gemini. If you're out there trying to date, trying to manifest something new to forget about the pain of the past, healing does not work like that, unfortunately. A lot of times the universe will put red tape around us so that we can't hurt ourselves anymore and we can actually heal from what broke us before moving on to somebody else. Because what the universe doesn't want to have happen is for you to move on to somebody else, manifest somebody new, and then you end up hurting them because you still haven't healed from the past. Or you end up hurting yourself because this person just isn't the past person. So a lot of times the universe will, like if you don't have a lot of prospects right now in dating and you're really trying to move on from this energy, the universe probably is putting a hypothetical red tape around your heart right now and not bringing anyone new, because they want you to really dig in and to heal from the past situation. They want you to ask, the universe wants you to ask yourself, what could I have done better? Is this even fixable? It might be, but it doesn't really look like it. It looks like you guys were deeply incompatible, and this may have went on for much longer than necessary because you both were so afraid of the pain. And Gemini, I do feel like you're trying to manifest something new to just get over this heartbreak. But I'm telling you right now, that is just a way to more heartbreak. The best thing you can do is to make your life amazing. And I know it's so hard to do because our natural instincts as humans is to try to find somebody else to make this pain go away. And like I said, it just, unfortunately, it doesn't work that way. We have to heal what broke us in the past before we can fully move on to somebody new, to be fair to ourselves and to be fair to somebody new as well. Knight of Wands, you could be really, really attracted to somebody that you're talking to. You could be using, sort of a physical connection to move past this past hurt. But again, like I said, a lot of times it might be exciting at first, new and exciting at first, but in the long run, it's just going to make healing that much more difficult. We have the King of Pentacles. You could be dealing with a Taurus, but with the King of Pentacles, what I'm really getting from that is really try to focus on your finances right now, because that's going to get your mind off of all of this emotional pain. Not that we want to avoid this pain. There's a time and a place to heal this type of energy right here, the past pain. But it will raise your confidence if you can focus on your career, your passion project. If you ever wanted to start a business, now would be a great time to start a business because it fully puts your efforts into that. And then when you're ready, it's okay to go back, take a look at this connection that didn't work out, and be honest with yourself. What were the things that you could have done better? Because you can't control the other person and what they did and what they think and how they feel about it. You can only control you. But I'm definitely going to tell you, Gemini, that jumping into something new right away, even if it is very powerful sexually and very new and spunky, it's not necessarily the road to healing. These energies are going to creep back up and it's not going to feel very good. We need to take care of that too. But part of taking care of this is really raising your confidence levels in your career, starting a business, whatever that may be for you. Yeah, and then we have the Four of Cups. Even if you do try to move on to somebody new, nothing's going to feel good enough compared to this past person because you simply just haven't had the correct amount of time to heal. Six of Cups, yeah. Every time you're going to try to do something new with somebody new, you're going to end up thinking about this past person with the Six of Cups there. You know, it's going to be the energy of, well, they never did that like that, or, well, they used to do that. And remember, we don't want to wallow too much in that energy. We do want to manifest new things into our lives, but it's so important that we heal what broke us first. And the best way to heal, Gemini, take all of this pain that you feel from that. Even if something happened that wasn't fair. Sometimes we have an urge to sort of explain our side of the story to the other person, right? So that we feel validated. But in reality, the best thing that you can do is take the pain of the Five of Wands, all the fighting, and then the deep, deep heartbreak that followed. Take that pain and channel it into a business that you've always wanted to start. Take that pain and channel it into making money. Take that pain and channel it into helping others. Ask yourself what you can give to the world, not what the world can give to you. And when we take that pain and we transmute it and we create something, let's say you create a business and this pain pushes you to create this business. It really motivates you to do it. Well, what if the business you create ends up helping millions of people, even thousands of people, right? That's called transmuting the energy. Think of a musical artist, right? They go through heartbreak, they write a song about it, they put it out into the world, and then that song inadvertently helps heal other people. That's what transmuting the energy is. And I'm deeply, deeply seeing that you have a calling right now. The universe is asking you to put red tape around your heart. Don't worry about love at this time, even though I know you want to manifest it. I know you do. If you worry about love right now, nothing's going to feel good enough because they're not the past person. So really try to focus on what you can give to the world through your career, business, whatever that is for you. It's different for everybody. That is the thing that's going to help you heal this past, when you can take this pain and end up helping other people. That is the absolute best way to transmute energy. Is there any advice for Gemini? I feel like I kind of covered all the bases actually in that one spread, but I mean, is there anything else that Gemini needs to know? Any other advice? Any outcomes? Anything? Let's just see what comes out. Four of Swords reverse. Okay, if you've been hiding in your shell ever since this breakup or separation, it's okay to sort of, start coming out of it little by little. And like I said, when you focus on your passions, your business, your money, if you really focus on getting that stuff together, it'll help you kind of come out of this hermit mode that you've currently been in over this heartbreak. It's going to give you a little bit more confidence to get into the Four of Swords reverse energy, which is sort of coming out of all the thinking. Looks like you've done a lot of thinking about this past situation. But yeah, go ahead and the more you focus on this King of Pentacles, on becoming this King of Pentacles, the better you're going to feel. Because like I said, you're going to be able to transmute the energy to help others. And you're also going to come out of your shell and really, like I said, help out others. And just when you least expect it, the universe will bring in new love. But the universe has red tape around you as of right now. They don't want you to, Queen of Swords reversed. yeah, don't lash out at this person in any way, shape, or form. Don't, sort of have a drink and then blow their phone up. You did this, you did that. Really try to focus on what you could have done better and transmute that energy into something that can help the world. And I promise you, Gemini, if you do that, if you put in the work towards transmuting the energy, the universe will usher in your good karma, your good rewards. So that is what I have for you, Gemini. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button, and I will see you guys on the next one.